Making up trivia questions. I love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, give a big, warm round of applause for Kent. Woo!
Thank you very much. I appreciate the video like you don't believe, because our booth down at 311 is right across where this video is played at least 100 times a day. So I appreciate that as an introduction. No, seriously, we appreciate EMC giving us some time in their booth to talk about our story, how we work with them. They're a great partner. Per the title, we want to talk about VSpec, how we apply VSpec, which is EMC technologies and other technologies put together, and how we help transformation. Talk a little bit about why that's important. But first, who are we? So Datalink is an EMC partner, and as well as a partner of some of their other ecosystem companies like Cisco and VMware, et cetera, et cetera. So we put these solutions together for our customers. We're based up in the Great Lakes north of Minneapolis, not the most expensive city in the world, and we're U.S.-based, so we're across the U.S. So our challenge that we see more and more, and I spend most of my time talking to customers, et cetera. How many people here are in IT versus the business side of an organization? So anybody in the business side? Good. So it's been a tough road for people in IT, right? Because, number one, we're not getting the resources we need. So we've got all kinds of graphs that say, here's our initiative, here's our budget, flash it down. The other challenge we have is in most of my customers that I talk to them, there are business units within the organization that are looking at other ways to do IT. They're looking at this concept of cloud, and cloud could be consumer things that aren't done through IT. And they're saying, oh, you know, there's Google Docs this, and there's Amazon that, et cetera, et cetera. Why don't I just go out and build my own IT service? So we're seeing a lot of that go away, which actually gives us a little bit less to do, and the IT department worries about the compliance issues and things like that. So that's what kind of drives a lot of this cloud, and that's why we're, you know, so focused on working with those organizations like yourself and finding solutions. We do this through several stages, and I'll just go through this very quickly, but obviously most of you people here that are very enlightened have already done virtualization for the purpose of consolidation, right? Then we talked about, well, how do we architect that? So, you know, phase one was kind of some fuzzy architecture. Phase two, we might do something like VSpec, where we put servers and networking and storage together in a unified way. We might start to automate that, and we might start to find services that we can deliver within our organization that deliver real business value. So it's no longer about reactive saving money here, it's proactive making money for the business out in this area, and we kind of go through the different stages with people. So let's give an example. If you don't think of yourself as a service provider, you should. Some are blatant examples. My customers, like this medical services company, are external. They used to be members of a consortium and kind of forced to use me for IT services, but then they became customers, and paying customers. So I really have to go and show value to them. Well, you should be showing value to your end users today, too. If they're looking at another place to get IT services, you may not be delivering what they're looking for. So this organization said, you know what? I get it. I need to be profit-driven. I need to be cost-conscious. I need to be services-oriented. I need to organize, deliver a higher-level service, which probably means I may need to take and organize and automate and orchestrate my data center more efficiently. If you look at most service providers on the planet, they've thought through what's my architecture, how do I do my delivery. It's not a real manual business model or operational model, etc. And when they were doing this, they kind of went through and said, here are some of the challenges I have to do with refreshes and things like that. And they started thinking about it, and at the time we started engaging with them, they said, you know what, I've got 4 different partners in here. I got a partner for networking, I got a partner for servers, somebody tells me virtualization, and somebody tells me storage. The way you're describing this, I really don't want a bunch of different partners. I need somebody to help me build out a blueprint, architect this, and deliver a solution. So the end result, briefly, so we can get to the iPad, is we sat down with them, understood their business, and said, okay, here's where we think the end state could be. So we sat down, got all the requirements, put together a plan. We leveraged the VSpec architecture. So the VSpec architecture is saying, okay, we don't have to do this like it's the first time we've ever done that. A lot of IT departments have in the past run as though they have to create their own unique architecture, and they're competitive down the road doing the same thing, etc. Things like these specs, there's, millions and millions of dollars of research and development and testing and validation between components to say this stuff works together, it's been tested together, we run these apps on this, so we can take the advantage of that and say, okay, let's start here and build a solution that drives your needs, etc. And then, leverage the, you probably read about it, see it, everywhere, all the investments we see, VMWORLD, Cisco, and ESP to build a very, very efficient architecture. So this is kind of what it looks like to start. We saw not only making the data center more efficient, creating a unified architecture with Cisco, EMC, VMware. This became a blueprint. They started with 2 or 3 data centers. They're going to roll this out to 10 or 12 because they're going through a massive growth curve of delivering services to healthcare institutions, et cetera, et cetera. They've unified and optimized their resources. We've provided a single point of call if there's any questions, no matter where the part is. So we're talking about really 3 different companies, but they're separate companies in this case. There's others involved as well. But, they can call us as a single point of saying, I've got a question or I've got a problem, and if we have to bring it up to DSP, we go in at level 3, so that's great. And then, so we call that the one-handed shake. And then finally, if you drive this in the cloud, we built that architecture out, gave them the blueprint, and then we said, well, how do we start automating our services? So if you want to see the video again, down in booth 311 down there, you'll see the video playing. But we're actually demonstrating hybrid cloud based on infrastructure. And this is the type of thing you're saying, okay, that's my next step. Now I can go and take my processes and put it through an automation and leverage that internal resources that I need to make sure. So that's all I had today. I think we're going to let somebody win an iPad. And again, really appreciate your attention. And thank you.
The best dressed man in the building right here. Give it up for Kent, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, we have 2 more iPad minis to give away, one of which we're giving away right now. When I say 2 more, I mean 2 more today. Tomorrow, we'll have tons more, okay? Let's go ahead and give away one now. Let's see if I have it down here. I do. All right, don't forget, if you don't win, you're going to take your ticket and go over here to the front desk. They're going to give you a free T-shirt, okay, if you have a ticket. You wear that shirt to our booth tomorrow at 12 p.m. Someone wearing that shirt will indeed win a what? $500 gift card. That's right. Tomorrow, 12 p.m., wearing the shirt. Play our games on the side of our booth. You can win a GoPro camera, $50 and $10 gift cards as well. What's up, Jennifer? How we doing? Who wants to win an iPad? Let me hear you make some noise. Yes, all right. Here we go. She's selecting the final ticket. Is this thing on? This is on. This is video. Is this guy going to win an iPad? I don't know. I don't know. Extreme close-up. That's probably pretty scary. This is so funny. He has his ticket right here. The technology gets smaller and smaller, but the size of the tripod stays the same. It's crazy. If you guys have seen, now they have those Canon cameras that are so good with HD that they shoot they shoot all kinds of events with them and everything. They shoot music videos with them. If you know what a jib is, it's those big control arms and they have cameras on the end, when they zoom them around the studio. I've seen so many times they'll have like this massive jib and then there's no cameras on there and it's just like running around. Weird, man, it's weird. All right. What is that? Oh, it's a little camera. No camera. Okay. What's that? Yeah, no camera. All right, got to talk in a squeaky voice. You're going to talk about stuff. I know, me too. I'm like, I sound pretty rough right now. All right, guys, here we go. We are inside of our iPad mini giveaway. Let's go. This guy already raised his hand talking about he won. Dude, I haven't even called a number yet. What about this guy right here? You won yesterday, didn't you? You can win again. We don't have any rules about that. At least none that anyone told me. Ben and Jerry's is in the building right here. Ben and Jerry's. Hope you brought some of your delicious ice cream. All right, guys, here we go. The first number is 8. Don't leave if we don't call your number yet because we have to verify who the winner is. The next number is 3. Here, here. All right. The next number is 8. Yeah. Keep going. All right. 4. Oh, some people say. The next number is 6. Who's in? Who's in? Let me see you. Let me see you.